Here at the La Grulla High School Gymnasium, where tonight KWES is bringing you the area round of the girls basketball state playoffs. Tonight it is your Lady Panthers taking on the Lady Mustangs of Laredo Nixon. I am Joe Aguilar, joined by Mike Gonzalez, and we'll be bringing you all the action from this area round of the state high school playoffs. Mike?
Oh man, Joe, it's very exciting to be here. The second round of the playoffs. No going back now. You know, you win, you move on to live another day. You lose, and your season is over. The Lady Panthers are in search of their first area title since 2017. In their eyes, they're long overdue.
Well, let's go to give you the starting lineup for both ball clubs because they are now on the court. Starting for the Lady Mustangs, number 5, Elisa Mata. Number 10, Alexia Navarro. Number 12, Jessica Santa Cruz. Number 21, Victoria Manso. And number 34, Ashley Peña. And the jump has already taken place, and your Lady Panthers have the basketball. Let's give you the 5 starters for your Lady Panthers, and now that's a turnover, and with the basketball is Mata, dishing it out to the left wing. Starting 5 for your Lady Panthers, number 1, Kirsten Padilla. Number 3, Haley Villalpando. Number 11, Alexa Gallegos. Inside to Santa Cruz. Now it goes back outside to Mata, and that shot is missed, but rebounded by Peña. And trying to dribble in is Navarro, and she gets that back out to the top. Let's go back to the starting 5. Number 11, Alexa Gallegos. Number 21, lady we just spoke about, Morgan Perales. And number 32, Jasmine Saenz. Rebound as a shot was missed by the Lady Mustangs. And now your Lady Panthers have it, and that's another turnover. So just like we saw earlier this week in the last round, the first 2 possessions resulted in 2 turnovers. We just saw the same thing happen here tonight, Mike.
Right. I mean, turnovers are critical in the playoffs, and we saw that against Harlingen South, as you mentioned, Joe. And the execution is there, but just, maybe they're just a little nervous right now, and they just need to, calm things down a little bit, make sure that the passes are there the way it should be, and execute.
Yeah, on the baseline was Manso, and she gets rid of it as Jasmine Saenz comes in to provide some defense. Going out to the right wing is Navarro. Navarro had 2 points. The only 2 points she had from the by-district round was from the free throw line, where she was 2 for 2. And that one is driven down the lane. Shot taken by Peña, missed, and rebound Perales.
And you notice Laredo, what they're trying to do is bring Morgan Perales to the outside and let their big girl operate from the outside the three-point line and penetrate.
And inside, they get it to Perales, and Perales gets the first points of the night off the glass and in, and now your Lady Panthers up 2-0.
And I mean, just looking at the lineup here, Joe, I think Morgan Perales is going to have the size advantage inside, and they just got to feed her the ball.
Yeah, and they're utilizing Peña for some screens.
Yeah, if you notice, they have their big girl coming to the outside and penetrating.
And Peña drives to the hole, gets the bucket to go, and we've got a whistle and a foul, so they're going to count the shot. And they're going to call a foul on Kirsten Padilla. That's going to be her first foul. And, of course, that's the first team foul on your Lady Panthers tonight. And that's going to send Peña to the line with a 3-point play opportunity.
So, basically, what happens, Joe, is that the Lady Mustangs make up the size disadvantage with their quickness. And so their post player is able to penetrate with her speed and quickness. You see Laredo Nixon with a press there.
Great job by Padilla. But she threw that ball, and a bounce pass hit the line, so now there's another turnover. But going back to Peña, she did get that 3-point play executed. She got the free throw to drop, so the Laredo Lady Mustangs are up by a score of 3-2 with 5.5 minutes to go here in the opening period. Peña quickly dishes it out to the corner, but a little bit of miscommunication as she was not ready, and that's Victoria Manso over in the corner on the opposite side of the court.
So Peña did the same thing. She drove in, but she thought her guard was going to be in the corner, but so there was a miscommunication. So now Laredo Nixon with a full court press here. It's a 1-2-2 press.
And your Lady Panthers easily break it again underneath to Perales, and now she gets another easy bucket, and they're really feeding it to her underneath the board tonight.
Yeah, so the Lady Panthers, they kind of want you to press them if you want to have it their way. They're one of the best in the valley of breaking the presses.
And that's Peña from three-point land, and she now has 6 points here in the first period. She had 9 points in the bi-district round of the playoffs.
So the first few minutes of this game, it's been the dominance of the post players making the contributions. Great pass.
Great pass from Perales to Gallegos, and Gallegos gets one to go. Friendly roll, and now we're tied at 6 with 4.5 minutes to go in the opening period.
Yeah, Morgan showing you that, yeah, she can shoot, she can penetrate, she can rebound, but she can pass the basketball. Freshman.
Great vision knowing where Gallegos was going to be. And Gallegos doing a great job making herself seen. 4-3, that one misses. Rebound, Signs, and now your Lady Panthers will bring it up the court. Villalpando picked up her dribble, looking for some help, got it to Signs, and they're on their side of the court. In the corner, Padilla. Back to Signs. Signs in the paint, dribbling, gets it inside to Perales. Perales loses the basketball, and away with it is Mata.
Yeah, unfortunately, it bounced off her foot there, and so the Lady Panthers with another turnover.
6-6, 3:47 here in the opening period.
Yeah, keep an eye on Laredo Nixon's guards. They can shoot the ball from the outside. Alyssa Mata, number 5.
And that pass was errant, just a little too far in front of Peña. So that got away from her, and it'll go the other way. So a turnover now on the Mustangs.
Yeah, keep an eye on the Lady Mustangs, Joe. They're very deep. They have up to 16 players on the roster, all who can contribute.
Well, they made a few substitutions right now, and there's another turnover. Mata with a little behind the back dribble there, and now she's picked it up and gets some help from Peña. On the court is Rosa Cavazos. She came in that last substitution, and a great job by Jasmine Signs to just knock it out of play. You know, again, we talked about that last game, is that just disrupts tempo.
Yeah, and Jasmine with a great all-around game on Tuesday, doing it with stealing, rebounding, and then passing and scoring.
Lasea darting towards the boards, and they get it to her, and she misses a layup, and it's rebounded by your Lady Panthers, and now they turn the ball over back to the Lady Mustangs. And a steal from Kirsten Padilla. She saw Peña just looking and went up there, grabbed the ball. She couldn't finish, but Villalpando has it and gets it out to Jasmine Signs. Signs from 8 feet, she misses.
I think they called the traveling there.
Okay, I did not hear the whistle.
It's so loud in here.
Exactly.
We have a very good crowd on both sides here. Yeah, we got the student body from Laredo here. We have the cheerleaders from Laredo here. And then on the Westaco side, you just have a great crowd from the Panther Nation.
Absolutely. 6-6, 2:40 to go here in the opening period. Going to the rack, missing are the Lady Mustangs, and Perales with another rebound. Good job, and a pass to Kirsten Padilla. And that one was a little too far in front of her, almost turned over, but the momentum of the Lady Mustangs, Lasea, goes out of bounds. And so it's going to be Lady Panther basketball.
Yeah, with the way the Lady Panthers are turning the ball over to start the game, I think they should feel pretty good that it's 6-6 right now. I think those nerves will eventually go away. I think once they make their little run here, after that, I think they'll just treat it like any other game and they'll be just fine.
All the way across to Gallegos. Gallegos for 3. Off the front iron, misses. Rebound is Cavazos, and the Lady Mustangs again now have the basketball.
Yeah, Gallegos had a great look there from the wing. If she can hit a couple of those, that'll stretch the defense and make things easier in executing their offense.
Lady Mustangs really doing a good job with the passing game and opening it up and cutting it to the lane. Missing that shot. Rebounded Lady Panthers into Carrion. Carrion out to the corner trying to get it to Signs, but it's a little too far to her right. So it's another turnover for the Lady Panthers.
Yeah, unfortunately, it was just a miscommunication there between Carrion and I'm not sure who she was trying to pass.
Jasmine Signs.
I was going to say Jasmine Signs was probably, she thought Jasmine Signs was flashing to the basket or something. And so, once again, the Lady Panthers with another turnover here.
6-6 is your score. We've got 1:37 here in the opening period. Calderon. Now, this is one to watch out for. She had 4 trays in the bi-district round. Going to the hole is Mata. She misses, and another rebound for Perales. Here comes Kirsten Padilla, coast to coast, off the glass, misses, but there's a foul, and she's going to the line for 2. A blocking foul on Dominique Lasea. That is her first foul, first team foul on the Mustangs, but Kirsten Padilla at the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, Kirsten, the best ball handler on this team. When you're on a fast break and you have numbers, she's very, very good at attacking the basket, using her vision, saw that she had the opening, and was able to draw the foul.
Gets the first one to go. Now your Panthers up by a score of 7-6 with 1:20 to go. Second of 2 free throws for Padilla as she gets them both. She was 5 for 6 in the bi-district round of the playoffs the other night.
Yeah, as a team, I know the Lady Panthers hit a lot of big free throws in the second half, and they were able to extend the lead and give themselves some breathing room in that second half.
Yeah, I have them 11 for 17 in the second half of the bi-district round. Of course, all our numbers are unofficial.
Right.
But yeah, you're absolutely right, Mike. They did a great job from the charity stripe in the bi-district round. Less than a minute to go here in the opening period. 8-6, Lady Panthers up. And now Kirsten with another steal. As she dribbles up the court. She goes, pop, stop, misses that one. Rebound, Lady Mustangs, and that's going to be Peña with the rebound. And a pass all the way down the court, and trying to get it into the hand of Cavazos, but that's a little too far in front of her. Can't quite get her hands on it, so it's going to go back to your Lady Panthers. Another turnover on the Lady Mustangs.
I tell you what, I'm impressed with Alyssa Mata. She has great vision on the floor. I mean, you saw a lot of traffic down in the middle there. She was still able to find her player. Unfortunately for the Lady Mustangs, she threw a little too far. Lady Panthers get the basketball back.
Kirsten all the way across. Back to Villalpando. Villalpando thinks about it. Now she drives to the hole. Off the glass and in. Villalpando with her first bucket of the night gives the Lady Panthers a 4-point lead, 10-6, with less than 20 seconds to go here in the opening period.
Yeah, the middle was wide open, and Villalpando found that lane and made a great shot there.
Kicks it out to the corner, does Mata. That ball is too far. Almost rebounded by Peña. She can't quite get her hands on it. Knocks it out of bounds. But I think it was last touch by the Lady Panthers is what the referee is saying underneath the basket. So it's going to be Lady Mustang basketball with 6.1 seconds to go here in period number 1.
A very fast first quarter. Both teams going after it here.
All the way out to the top. 4-3. And that one is good off the hands of Rosa Cavazos as we end the first period. At the end of 1, it is your Lady Panthers 10, the Lady Mustangs 9. We'll be back with the second period right here on KWES.
Before Christine McCleary was a physical therapist, she was an honor student at West Loco ISD, played sports, and was a cheerleader. She graduated from Ohio State University, then physical therapy school at Texas State University. Now she is Dr. Christine McCleary at Triumph Therapy and part of the clinical faculty at UTRGV School of Medicine. West Loco ISD is home to some of the most prestigious graduates in the Rio Grande Valley. For Christine McCleary, WISD was the right choice.
Welcome back. We are at the La Grulla High School Gymnasium, the area round of the state high school playoffs. It's your Lady Panthers taking on the Lady Mustangs of Laredo Nixon. They just finished the first period, and your Lady Panthers are up by a score of 10-9. In the first period, Kirsten Padilla with 2 points, Haley Villalpando with 2 points, Alexa Gallegos with 2, Morgan Perales with 4. Kirsten's came from the free throw line as she is 2 of 2. Inside pass to Banzo, and it's going to sail out of bounds. And we got a whistle. There's a foul, and that one's going to be on Kirsten Padilla with a chop on the arm, and that's going to be her second foul tonight. Second team foul on your Lady Panthers. Non-shooting foul, so Lady Mustangs will inbound.
Yeah, I think the Lady Mustangs were trying to great job there defensively. They got the 5-second violation, but before that, I think the Lady Mustangs wanted to do a pick and roll there, and they weren't able to execute it, but luckily for them, Lady Panthers fouled them, but Lady Panthers made that up with a great defensive play there and got the 5-second count.
Ball gets across the court. It's Villalpando, and they're going to call her with a carry. So it's going to go over the other way.
Yeah, it looked like Villalpando couldn't make up her mind whether she should drive in or dish it. And so a lot of times when that happens, when you think about it, rather than just reacting to it, you'll carry the ball or get a turnover.
And that's exactly what happened, Mike. So now the Lady Mustangs have the basketball. And that is Mata. Perales almost getting it there. Peña from way downtown. And that one is good. That's her second tray of the night. And here comes Kirsten Padilla. Kirsten kicks it out to Alexa Gallegos. Gallegos for two. That one a little too strong. She gets her own rebound. Trying to get it out to Sainz. And that one's taken away by Navarro. So it's a steal for Navarro. And now the Lady Mustangs with the basketball. 12-10. Lady Mustangs leading after that three-point shot dropped. And Peña with a turnaround jumper misses. And Perales with another rebound.
Unofficially, I have Perales with 6 rebounds.
Here comes Gallegos, has that one blocked by Peña. And Peña comes up with the turnover.
Yeah, Gallegos had the right idea. She attacked the basket, was trying to lay it up, but Peña just made a better play there.
Lady Mustangs with the basketball to the top. Peña again for three. That one's short, and it sails out of bounds. And it'll be Lady Panther basketball. Carrion back on the court. She'll replace Gallegos.
Yeah, Peña felt so good about hitting that three-pointer a few minutes ago. And this time she was off the mark.
Yeah, she hit that one from the NBA three-point line. Lady Panthers with the basketball. 6:14 to go here in the first half. Santa Cruz applying a little bit of pressure in the backcourt. Got Jasmine Sainz driving the lane. And there's a whistle. Peña charged with a blocking foul. It's going to be a non-shooting foul. So the Lady Panthers will inbound.
Yeah, we saw Jasmine do a lot of that Tuesday night, driving to the basket to her left side. Saw a lane there, was able to draw the foul.
Carrion from three-point land. Doesn't get the friendly roll. Sails out of bounds, and it's going to be Lady Mustang basketball.
Yeah, Kirsten made the right play there, the right read. She found a Carrion wide open in the corner.
And almost got that one to go. Rosa Cavazos back on the court. Slips in for Santa Cruz. They give the ball to Mata, and Mata will bring it across the timeline for the Lady Mustangs. 5:53 to go here in the first half. 12-10, Lady Mustangs leading. Mata trying to get to the hole. That one a little too high. And away with the basketball is Villalpando. Villalpando to Sainz. Kirsten Padilla in the corner. Brings it back out to Carrion. You talked about Villalpando's defense, and we saw it right there. That one misses. Perales with the rebound and another bucket. Perales now has 6 points, and we are tied at 12 with 5:20 to go in the first half.
Yeah, great job there by Perales. Right underneath the basket, doing what the post players do. Just get that rebound going up strong and finish.
Navarro. Sainz almost with a steal, but I think she grabbed Lisea by the arm, and they're going to say exactly that. So Sainz picks up her first foul tonight. Third team foul on your Lady Panthers. 5:05 to go here in the first half. 12-12 is the score.
So being that Lady Panthers only have 3 team fouls and Lady Mustangs 2, I imagine that both teams will be aggressive here defensively.
Going inside to Peña, but great job by Perales. And that is Mata for 3. That's her first bucket of the night. But it's a big one, as now the Lady Mustangs are up 15-12. 4:40 to go here in the first half.
Yeah, great job there. Saw that the Lady Panthers swarmed into the paint.
Padilla for 3. That one a little too strong. Sainz trying to get that rebound. Knocked away by Cavazos. And it's going to be Lady Panther basketball. Coach Mendoza wants a timeout, and they're going to give it to her with 4:31 to go here in the first half. And it is the Lady Mustangs 15, your Lady Panthers 12.
Yeah, just to give our audience an idea of Laredo Nixon, they came out as the number 4 seed in 29-5A, defeated McAllen Memorial in the by-district round 42-38. They've made the playoffs 6 straight years now under head coach Leandro Mendoza. The last time they won an area title was a couple of years ago as a 5A school. With the realignment we had a few years ago, they've been a 6A school, so they were jumped up. And And what they like to do, Joe, is they limit their opponents from getting second chance points. But tonight, the Lady Panthers are doing a great job of getting those second and third chances.
Yeah, and they're going to continue to need to do that. And, of course, we've seen Perales a real force underneath here in the first half. She's already got 6 points, and all 6 points coming from right underneath the basket. So we'll see that continue. We'll see if that trend continues here tonight. Back to live action. Lady Panthers with the inbound pass. Signs inside to Carrion. Carrion quickly goes up. She misses. Perales fighting for the rebound. Can't quite get it. And away with the basketball is Mata.
Yeah, Carrion looked like she was fouled there. They didn't call it there, but had a good look to the basket.
Yeah, I was anticipating a whistle as well. Didn't get it, but that's just the way it goes. Peña driving. Off the glass, misses. Signs rebound. Signs gives it out to Padilla. Padilla to Villalpando. Villalpando back to Signs. Less than 4 minutes. Underneath to Perales. Perales, they collapse on her. Gives it to Signs. Off the glass. Doesn't get that one to go. And Carrion comes away with the loose ball. Padilla inside to Perales. Perales to Villalpando. Lady Panthers slowing things down. 3:40 left to go here in the first half. They trail by 3.
And you see there the Lady Mustangs on a little 2-3 zone there. So the Lady Panthers are just executing the zone attack.
Inside to Carrion, off the glass, misses. Perales with the rebound. Has it knocked away, but she regains possession and gives it up to Carrion. Padilla thought about it. She puts it down. She runs a lane, and she gets that one to go. Padilla has 4 points, and now your Lady Panthers only trail by 1, 15-14.
Yeah, I think Padilla just said, okay, enough of this. Let me just take this ball, drive it in, and finish left side there. And now we have a turnover there.
Yeah, Mata trying to get the ball to Cavazos, but she thought she was zigging when she actually zagged, so that's a turnover.
Yeah, again, a miscommunication there. This is just, probably some nerves there. You got a big crowd here, a second round playoff game. That's pretty common in basketball.
Under 3 minutes to go here in the first half. Inside to Perales, outside to Villalpando. Villalpando for 3. Little short, bounces out of bounds, and it's going to be Lady Mustang basketball.
Yeah, Villalpando had a good look there, and unfortunately the ball bounced off the front of the rim, went out of bounds there. The coach is encouraging her, hey, look for Perales inside.
Calderon back on the court. She's one to watch out. We mentioned that a little while ago. She had 4 trays in the by-district round. Now we've got another whistle. We'll see who they call this one on. We've got a push on Melanie Carrion. That's going to be her first foul, team 4th foul. So they're going to say it's a shooting foul, and that's going to send Navarro to the line to shoot 2. She misses the first one.
And these are the first free throws of the game for the Lady Mustangs. So they've gotten all their production shooting the basketball. I stand corrected. They did have a free throw earlier, so they had a 3-point play. This is the second now, their 3rd free throw.
She missed that one. Perales with the rebound. So the Lady Mustangs 1 for 3 from the free throw line here in the first half. 2:35 to go here in the first half. Lady Panthers trail by 1, 15-14. Padilla inside to Perales, and that one just a little too high for her to handle.
Yeah, that was a tough one because with the 2-3 zone, they had up to 3 players down there in the area for on Perales. So Padilla was throwing into a tight window there and had a turnover.
2:17 to go here in the first half. Peña trying to get it underneath. She cannot, decides to dribble in, thinks about shooting, then she gives it up to Calderon. Calderon gonna drive, now she pushes back out. Knocked out to Navarro. Navarro dribbling across the court. Santa Cruz on the right wing. Lady Panthers not allowing them to drive the lane. Man-to-man defense here.
Yeah, intense man-to-man defense here.
Yeah, they're taking away that lane that they had earlier. Driving is going to be Lisea, and she gets a bucket. That's her first points of the night. Lady Mustangs with a 3-point lead, 17-14, with 1:35 to go here in the first half.
Yeah, she was able to find a lane, got by the defense there, and lay it up. It was a pretty tough shot there, so you got to give her credit for making that shot.
Signs, Padilla. Back to Signs. Signs for 3. That one misses. Rebound, Lady Mustangs. And Villalpando with a steal. And that's going to be a foul on Licea.
We saw Villalpando do that also Tuesday night. We've seen her do it throughout the season. Just that hustle, just making an impact there, getting that turnover there. And this time she was able to steal the ball and draw the foul.
Yeah, that's Licea's second foul tonight. That's the third team foul on the Lady Mustangs. We've got 1:11 to go here in the first half, and the Lady Mustangs lead 17-14. Inbound pass to Davila. She has it knocked away, and away with the basketball are the Lady Mustangs. That's Navarro dribbling it up the court. Gives it up to Peña. Peña dribbles out to her left. Calderon. Peña getting it inside, and a little miscommunication as Manso was trying to go to the basket and they didn't quite feed it to her.
Yeah, they were actually trying to do a pick and roll there. They almost had it there, but yeah, that's the second time we see them do that. The Lady Panthers were right there on defense.
So Lady Mustangs will inbound. Looking to create something is Peña. But great job there by Perales with the defense. Back to Peña. Peña for three. That one misses. Way off the mark, and it sails out of bounds. And it's going to be Lady Panther basketball.
So we got 30 seconds left. And let's see if the Lady Panthers can end the quarter on a high note here. Remember, Tuesday night, they made a couple of big baskets to take the momentum into halftime and carry it into the third quarter.
Padilla will dribble out to her right. Back to the top to Davila. Villalpando on the left wing. All the way across to Padilla. Stolen by Mata. Davila with the defense. And she'll be called with a foul. And that's going to send Mata to the line for two.
Yeah, Mata going coast to coast there. Had nobody in front of her. Davila was able to get back. And Mata was able to draw the foul.
Yeah, she hesitated and she waited for that foul. So she's at the line shooting two. First one is good. Alexa Gallegos back on the court. Second of two free throws for Mata. She gets them both. She's got 5 points tonight, extends the lead to 5 for the Lady Mustangs. 19-14, 5 seconds. Padilla dribbling to the lane. And that's a charge. And that's going to be her third foul, and it goes the other way.
Yeah, Padilla was going right into that teeth of the zone defense there, and great job there by the Lady Mustangs drawing that charge there.
1.9 seconds, and we'll see a full court press by the Lady Panthers. Carrion back on the court will replace Padilla.
Yeah, that's a smart substitution because Padilla, that's her third foul of the game.
Inbound pass. And they'll just be content letting the buzzer go. And we head to the halftime locker rooms. And at the half, it is the Lady Mustangs of Laredo Nixon 19, your Lady Panthers 14. We'll be back with second half action right here on KWES. Welcome back. We are at the La Grulla High School Gymnasium in La Grulla, Texas. KWES bringing you Lady Panther basketball. We are in the area round of the state high school playoffs. I am Joe Aguilar, joined by Mike Gonzalez, bringing you all the action. Lady Panthers down 19-14 as we are getting ready to get underway in the second half.
Yeah, Joe, the second quarter was really tough for the Lady Panthers. They're only scoring 4 points. The last field goal coming at the 3:20 mark that by Kirsten Padilla there. And at that time, it was 15-14. Laredo Nixon, but Laredo Nixon ended the quarter on a little 4-0 run, hitting a couple of free throws and a basket. But the difference, to me, has been a couple of things. Number one, the Lady Mustangs have hit 4 3-pointers. And number two, the Lady Panthers have turned the ball over a little too much.
Yeah, and the second period, we didn't see a lot of second shot opportunities on the offensive side for your Lady Panthers. So that's going to have to change here in the second half. And, of course, last week we saw a different team from the Lady Panthers in the second half, and we expect to see that tonight as well. We are getting underway here in the second half, and on the court is going to be Morgan Perales, Alexa Gallegos, Jasmine Sainz, Kirsten Padilla, and Haley Villalpando.
And you notice that the Lady Mustangs are sticking to that 2-3 zone. It worked out for them pretty well in that second quarter, so they're saying, hey, we're going to stick to it.
Gallegos for 3, that one a little too long, and it's going to go the other way.
Yeah, what the Lady Mustangs are pretty much saying is until they can hit a few shots from the outside, we may just stick to the zone here. So let's see if that's what happens.
Mata will inbound. Little pass that goes between the legs of Manso, and now that's another turnover. And so now your Lady Panthers will have the basketball. They'll inbound from the opposite side of the court.
Yeah, just like the Lady Panthers. The Lady Mustangs have turned the ball over as well. So the Lady Panthers have opportunities here to cut down on this lead.
Padilla driving the lane off the glass, and good. So Padilla now has 6 points tonight and pulls your Lady Panthers to within 3, 19-16. 7 minutes left here in the third period.
Yeah, that's how you attack a zone defense there. You see a lane, and Padilla is very good with her left hand there, able to lay it up.
Peña kicks it out to the right corner now. Peña 4-3. That one misses. And rebound is Manso, and she goes right back and up. Here comes a long pass to Gallegos. Gallegos with a charge. And that's going to be her first foul tonight.
Yeah, so what's happening is that the Lady Panthers are just trying to play a little more up-tempo there, and did have an opportunity, but unfortunately Gallegos there went to the basket, had that one-on-one matchup, but was caught for the charge.
Carrion back on the court. She'll replace Sainz as the ball goes the other way. 21-16, Lady Mustangs up. Mata driving to the lane, kicking it out. Santa Cruz out to Mata. Navarro. Peña thought about it, then she puts it down as Carrion closed in quickly.
Yeah, you see the Lady Panthers playing with their intense man-to-man defense.
Mata underneath to Peña. Peña, what a great move to get that one to go. And now it is a 23-16 lead for the Lady Mustangs.
Biggest lead of the night for the Lady Mustangs. You see Morgan Perales working inside.
Gallegos comes away with that one. Padilla, Villalpando, Gallegos, inside to Carrion. Carrion has it knocked away by Peña, and that's the second time we see Peña with a block underneath the basket.
Yeah, we see Carrion trying to create something there on the block, but just it didn't work out for her there.
Navarro at the top. Dribbling out, giving it up to Mata. Mata dribbling across. Now she decides to slow things down. Out into the corner. Peña thinking about it. Then she decides not to. She'll give it up to Santa Cruz. They're slowing things down, are the Lady Mustangs. Mata almost loses it. Now we get it.
Yeah, the coaching staff was pleading for a moving screen there, and even Pando was begging for it, and the official was finally made that call there, and I think that's a good call.
And it was a good call, Mike. As you mentioned just right now, we had the coaching staff of the Lady Panthers pointing that out, and we could hear them loud and clear. So it goes back over to your Lady Panthers. Gallegos. Back to Padilla. 4:36 to go here in the third. Lady Panthers down 23-16. Villalpando out to the top to Gallegos. Padilla looking to get it back to the top to Gallegos. In the left wing is Gallegos for three. That one misses. Rebound, Mata. So again, not a second shot opportunity for your Lady Panthers. Navarro with the basketball.
Great defense there by Alexa Gallegos on her man.
This is going to be Lasea. Back to Peña. Peña driving. Lose her feet. Does Carrion, and another bucket for Peña, and Peña now has 13 points tonight. Padilla for three, and she gets that one to go, and that's the first tray for your Lady Panthers tonight, and she cuts the lead down to 6, 25-19.
Yeah, thank you very much there. Padilla was finally able to give the Lady Panthers some outside shooting there, and let's see if they can continue that.
Mata kicks it out, and Perales with a great rebound. Here comes Carrion. Carrion is going to go up to the basket, and she's going to be fouled. She'll go to the line for two.
Now we're playing Lady Panther basketball there. You see Padilla hitting a three-pointer there, get a rebound, and then you get a rebound and you go on a fast break. This is when the Lady Panthers are dangerous. We didn't see much of that in the first half, but that time we're able to get that opportunity, and Carrion with a great job there drawing the foul.
Lasea with her third foul tonight. Carrion at the line for the first time tonight. She's shooting two. First one is good.
Lady Panthers haven't gone to the free throw a lot tonight, but when they have, they're making them count. They're 3 for 3 on the night.
Carrion with the second of two free throws. Misses. Perales with the rebound, and she goes right back up, and she gets that one to go. She's got 8 points tonight, and now your Lady Panthers trail by only 3, 25-22. Long pass inside, and a great move by Navarro to get that bucket. 27-22, Lady Mustangs up with 2:55 to go in the third. Gallegos, Villalpando, Padilla, inside to Perales. Perales got that one to go as well, and now she's in double-digit scoring with 10 points.
Yeah, you had 3 girls on Perales there, and she was still able to score there.
And Villalpando is going to be charged with a foul there. And that's going to be Haley's first foul tonight. That's going to be the second team foul. I'm sorry, the first team foul on your Lady Panthers. So with 2:34 to go here in the third, it is the Lady Mustangs 27, your Lady Panthers 24. A timeout called on the court, and a great third period from your Lady Panthers thus far.
Yeah, on that timeout, I saw Kirsten Padilla encouraging her team, like, guys, we're fine, we're okay. She's all clapping her hands there, trying to give her team a little emotion there, and they're doing a great job. I mean, they've already scored 10 points, and we still have 2 and change left, so the execution is much better. And so now I think the Lady Panthers are like, okay, we're in this game. We're only down by 3, plenty of time. I mean, considering that the Lady Mustangs have hit their shots tonight, the Lady Panthers are right where they want to be if they can just take care of the basketball and then just execute their offense.
That they can. So after the timeout, the Lady Mustangs will inbound. So Mata with the inbound pass. And she'll get it up to Navarro. Navarro looking for some help. And Villalpando almost with another steal. And we've got a whistle. That's going to be on Villalpando.
Yeah, Villalpando was all over there on defense there. The official made the call there, but she almost came away with the steal. You kind of feel it's only a matter of time before she gets one of those and then goes coast to coast.
So that's going to be her second foul tonight. Cavazos inside the Mata. Mata kicks it out. Three-point shot taken and made by Manso. Manso has 5 points tonight, and now it's a 6-point lead for the Lady Mustangs. Gallegos. Padilla, Villalpando. Back to Villalpando. Padilla for three. That one misses. That with the rebound is Perales, and another bucket. She's got 12 points tonight and cuts the lead back to 4 for the Lady Mustangs.
Yeah, Perales doing a great job getting those second and third chances there, making them count.
Mata driving, kicks it out. Corner, three-point shot made by Manso. So back-to-back trays for Manso, and now it is a 7-point lead for the Lady Mustang, 33-26. Gallegos for three, a little too strong. She gets the rebound, gives it up to Perales. Perales has it taken away by Mata, and she'll bring it up the court. Mata to Navarro.
Yeah, those back-to-back three-pointers by Laredo, those are momentum killers.
Mata a little too strong. Rebound, Lady Mustangs. Great job by Sainz to deflect it. Long pass from Padilla to Gallegos. Off the glass, misses. Rebound is Villalpando, and we've got a whistle.
So let's see if they call it on the floor, or is it going to be two shots?
A push on Peña. That's her second foul tonight, and that's going to send Villalpando to the line for two. Villalpando gets the first one to go. Carrion back on the court. She'll replace Perales with 47.3 seconds here in the third.
We talked about Laredo Nixon's outside shooting. They've hit 6 3-pointers tonight. That's made a big impact in this game.
Misses that one. Carrion with the rebound. Kicks it out to Villalpando. 44 seconds left. Sainz dribbling. Baseline. Jumper misses. Too strong. And rebound is the Lady Mustangs. Villalpando, great defense. She causes Cavazos to lose the basketball. As she looks up, basketball gets away from her. And now your Lady Panthers back with the basketball.
Yeah, we've seen her do that throughout the night. She comes ever so close. That time was able to make that strip and cause that turnover.
Yeah, just got enough in the face of Cavazos. 27-33, Lady Panthers trail. Less than 20 seconds to go here in the third. Gallegos, Padilla, back to Gallegos.
You notice Morgan Perales is not in the game, so this is up to the guards here to finish.
Padilla, 8-foot jumper misses. Rebound, Lady Mustangs, 3 seconds. Calderon from half court, misses. And we've played 3 here at the La Grulla High School Gymnasium in the area round of the state playoffs. And at the end of 3, it's the Lady Mustangs 33, your Lady Panthers 27. We'll be back with the final period right here on KWES.
West Local ISD graduates receive more than $4 million in college scholarships, including dozens who will play college sports. More than 900 received a certification and are ready for the workforce or continuing their education. Over 400 honor graduates will have opportunities to study at top-tier universities. And we are proud of our scholars graduating from medical school, law school, business school, and Ivy League universities. West Local ISD, the right choice for high school and beyond.
Well, the Lady Mustangs will inbound as we begin the fourth period. And that's going to be Navarro looking for Manso. Manso baseline off, and she gets that one to go. Manso now has 10 points, so we've got Two Lady Mustangs in double digits. 35-27 inside to Perales. Out to Villalpando, all the way across to Gallegos. Gallegos for three. That one misses, and it's a rebound by Mata for the Lady Mustangs.
Yeah, Perales there begging for the ball. Run the offense through me. She wants it.
Mata out to the top to Navarro. Santa Cruz, and they'll give it out on the left wing to Manso. Manso to Mata. Inside to Peña.
You notice, Joe, everybody's spread out outside of the paint area. What they like to do is backdoor and use their quickness to get easy layups.
That one hits off the front iron, but Peña with the rebound, and Padilla with a steal. Gives it up to Gallegos. Gallegos to Signs, and now your Lady Panthers with the basketball. Knocked away, but it'll stay in the hands of your Lady Panthers. They trail 35-27 with 6:44 here to go in the ball game.
And so now we have Jazz Signs out of the game, and they have the sophomore there, Melanie Carillon.
Inbound pass to Gallegos. Gallegos for three. Misses. Perales with the rebound. Misses. That time it is gonna be Gallegos with the rebound, but she's pushed. And that foul is on Peña, and that's her third foul tonight. Non-shooting foul, as it's only the fourth team foul on the Lady Mustangs.
Yeah, Gallegos wasn't able to hit from the outside, but was right there for the rebound. And
quick inbound pass to Perales, and a quick bucket. 14 points for her tonight. She pulls the Lady Panthers to within 6.
An assist for Kirsten Padilla, who we've seen her do all season long.
And that one got away from Peña, and Gallegos comes away with it. And here comes Padilla and your Lady Panthers. Gallegos for three. That one misses as well. Lady Panthers can't get the trays to drop tonight.
Yeah, that's been crucial in this game. The Lady Mustangs have dared them to shoot the basketball. And unfortunately, it just hasn't been there for them.
Gallegos falls, but Carrion with a block and a steal. Carrion trying to get it to Padilla, but a little too far for her to handle.
Yeah, she had the right idea, though. The fast break opportunity was trying to find the open man, and unfortunately just overthrew her.
Alexa Davila back on the court. She'll replace Carrion with 5:54 to go here in the ball game. Lady Panthers trailing by 6, 35-29. No backcourt pressure. Mata brings it up the court.
Now Lady Panthers are coming with a trap, and it looks like we have a foul here. I thought they were going to call timeout, but it's actually a foul.
They're going to call that one on Davila. No, they're going to call it on Navarro.
Wow.
That's going to be her second foul tonight.
So let's give credit to Davila. Great on a push-off there, right? A great job there defensively. And Coach Fino coming with a trap there, half-court little pressure, and Laredo Nixon wasn't ready for it.
And we'll probably see a little bit more of that here as the game winds down, Mike. Travel, so it'll go the other way.
Yeah, the official right there standing on top of the key or between the three-point line and the half court. And I thought Kirsten was able to dribble the basketball, but they're saying that she moved her foot. Her pivot foot is what she moved. And here comes some more pressure.
Inside to Mata, kicks it out. Peña for three, that one misses. And the Lady Mustangs hang on to it. Mata for three, that one misses. And Peña underneath, able to finish. She has 15 points tonight, and now it's an 8-point lead for the Lady Mustangs, 37-29.
Yeah, we talked about the second and third chances, and
Padilla off the front iron, misses. Ball is loose, and away with it is Santa Cruz for the Lady Mustangs. Mata dribbling off the glass, misses. Carrion rebound. Gets it to Padilla. Padilla driving, shot taken, misses. Rebound is Navarro. And we've got a whistle. Kirsten Padilla picks up her fourth foul tonight.
Yeah, and that's why Coach Fino is going with Jasmine Science now. So Christian's going to need to sit down at least for a few minutes. So with 4:36 left, we're going to have Coach Fino call a 20-second timeout.
Yeah, Coach Fino does call that timeout. So, Mike, Lady Panthers trailing by 8. We haven't seen them get that tray machine going tonight.
Yeah, and in this quarter, the Lady Mustangs are doing a great job getting those second and third chances. That's something we emphasized in the break, that the Lady Panthers are going to need to kind of tighten it up on defense, and they have with their half-court trap there. But unfortunately, the Lady Mustangs are getting those offensive rebounds there, and that's how they're able to get their last 4 points.
Yeah, and we've played almost half the period here in the final, and the Lady Panthers with only 1 bucket to show.
Yeah, 1 bucket to show here after a great third quarter where they were able to make their adjustments and execute much better. But Morgan Perales is the only player that's come through with the field goal, and so now, just like we saw in the first quarter, we're going to need some other players to step up and make a few shots here.
Well, they're coming out from the timeout, and the Lady Mustangs will inbound. It'll be Cavazos giving it up to Navarro. Nope, they're going to give it up to Mata. Alyssa Mata. Outside to Navarro, and Villalpando with a steal. And here comes Davila. Davila has it poked away from Peña, or by Peña, excuse me. And it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, let's give credit there to Villalpando there once again, coming through on defense with the steal. And the only reason why they didn't finish was because a Laredo Nixon player stripped the ball out of bounds.
Yes. So the Lady Panthers will inbound. Inbound pass to Perales. Perales goes up, misses, goes up for a rebound. She goes up again, and she's going to be fouled. She'll go to the line for 2. That one's going to be on Peña, and that's going to be her 4th foul tonight. And Perales will go to the line for 2.
Great job there on the inbound play, finding Perales down low. Perales drawing the foul there, and some big free throws here.
Misses the first one. Misses both of them, and the Lady Mustangs with the break. And Villalpando with another steal. And the crowd wanted a foul there as Mata reached in, knocked it out of bounds. They were saying she got maybe too much of Villalpando, but they're saying not. But nonetheless, your Lady Panthers with the basketball. Inbound pass to Sainz. Sainz for 3, misses. Villalpando with the rebound, can't hang on to it. And now the Lady Mustangs have the basketball. Out to the corner quickly to Lasea. Lasea back to Peña.
So now we're going to see the Lady Mustangs play a little keep away here. They're going to try to spread everybody out and kind of move the ball around and chew up some clock.
Mata with the basketball all the way across to Cavazos. Into the corner, back to Cavazos. Stolen by Davila. And that's what you wanted to see. And now they turn it over right back to the Lady Mustangs. And now another steal. Davila goes up, and she's fouled. So she'll go to the line for 2. And that's going to be the 5th foul on Ashley Peña.
That can be a big loss there. It's going to be a big loss for the Lady Mustangs.
So that's going to send Davila to the line. Davila will shoot 2. Gets the first one to go.
The sophomore coming through with a big free throw there.
A chance to pull to within 6.
Yeah, she's done very, very well here in the 4th quarter, considering she's a sophomore. She's coming through on defense. And now a couple of free throw right.
But more importantly, Mike, with that foul from Peña, that now puts your Lady Panthers in the bonus.
Yeah, so there's 17 fouls on Laredo Nixon, and so you automatically get the one-on-one, and you're 3 fouls away from the double bonus.
Right.
So that's always crucial in a big game like this. And we've seen the Lady Panthers come through with some big free throws here in this game, and and on Tuesday night as well. So that's something to keep an eye on for sure.
They're 4 for 8 in the second half from the charity stripe. So we will see how many times they get to go to the line the remainder of the ball game. With 3:26 to go, they trail by 6, 37-31. And of course, both sides here, Laredo Nixon and Lady Panther Nation, showing strong support for their ball clubs.
Yeah, another thing to mention, Joe, is that Lady Panthers only have 14 fouls, so they can stay aggressive defensively and take some chances and see if they can strip the ball and get some turnovers.
Jasmine Signs almost comes away with one. Mata, she'll put it on the ground. And we're gonna have a push on your Lady Panthers, and they're going to say it's on Haley Villalpando. That's going to be her third foul. That's a 15 foul on your Lady Panthers. So it's going to be a non-shooting foul.
And we have a substitution here with number 25, Mia Calderon, back in the game.
Yeah, she's one to watch out for. She had 4 3-pointers, as we've mentioned, in the bi-district round. Mata.
Look at Gallego.
Great job there by Davila.
See what they call here.
Jump ball.
It's in possession error, Wesleco.
That was Villalpando starting it, Davila finishing it off.
So we have Villalpando, the senior, leading the way, and we have Davila countering, coming through for the team. So we have 2 players stepping up right now. So we just need everybody else to kind of uplift their game a few notches here. We got 3:01 left.
Now we are officially under 3 minutes. Lady Panthers trailing by 6.
And Lady Mustangs sticking to their zone defense. So you're going to have players open on the wing area.
Davila dribbles, penetrates, off the glass, misses, but there's a whistle, and she's going to the line. We'll see if it's for 2. And that one is on Victoria Manso, her first teammate, but nonetheless, it was a shooting foul. So again, we're going to see Davila at the line shooting 2.
For a sophomore, Joe, she's really impressed me because, I think she just knows what the situation is. She knows that the Lady Mustangs are in foul trouble here, so it's like, okay, let me make a play, let me drive in, let me see if I can draw a foul, and that's exactly what she did, and she's making free throws.
The presence of mind to attack, Mike. What a job from the sophomore.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I think she realizes, like, oh, man, we're having a tough night, hitting some shots from the outside. Let me just see what I can do here. Let me see if I can make a play.
Misses, rebound Mata. 37-32, Lady Mustangs lead by 5. Almost another takeaway. This time Carrion gets her hands on that one. And here comes Villalpando with the fast breakaway. She goes up, misses. Perales with the rebound, and she gets that one to drop. Perales pulls your Lady Panthers to within 3, 37-34, and Coach Mendoza quickly calls a timeout.
And it starts with Villalpando there on defense, getting it done. And I told you, Joe, it's only a matter of time. We know she was going to do it, and she finally does it here at the 4th quarter when the game is on the line, knowing that they needed a big play. She comes through with the steal, misses the layup, but right there was the freshman, Morgan Perales, with a big-time basket. And all of a sudden, it's only a 3-point game. It's a 1-possession game. So there's plenty of time here, and I know that's something that Coach Fino's telling her. The other thing I'm sure she's telling her is, guys, one and done. We're giving Laredo Nixon too many chances with their offense, missing baskets. They got to rebound the basketball. Morgan Perales is now in the game, so I anticipate that she'll be down there boxing her man out, and that goes for everybody else. Box your man out.
She's already got 16 points tonight, Mike, so she's having another epic night here on the floor.
And unofficially, I have her down for 10 rebounds.
So another double-double.
Another double-double, absolutely there. And we still got a lot of basketball left. The Lady Panthers, the champions that they are, they know what it's like, they know what it takes. And they're in great position here. No need to panic.
Because they've been here before.
Absolutely. They've been here for the last decade many, many times.
2:24 left to play here in the area round of the playoffs. It's the Lady Mustangs 37, your Lady Panthers 34, and Villalpando almost came away with a big turnover there.
For the first time, we see the Lady Panthers on a full court press there.
Inbound pass to Calderon. Calderon looking to break the press. And we've got a foul on Davila. That's going to be her second foul, 16 foul on the Lady Panthers.
So
They've
one
got
more.
one to give.
One more to give. Then the Lady Mustangs will be in the bonus. And we see Kirsten Padilla coming in for Davila. But we gotta give credit to Davila. She really came through with a strong fourth quarter to help with this comeback.
So Davila hit the floor pretty hard, so they're going to replace her with Padilla. Here comes Mata driving. She misses. Rebound, Sainz. Sainz out to Carrion. Carrion up off the glass. Misses that one, but she's going to the line.
And what did we talk about, Joe? We talked about one and done there. Science getting that big rebound, looked up on the floor, found her man on the fast break. Now we have two more big free throws coming up. Let's see if this other sophomore can deliver. We saw Davila make some big time free throws. Let's see if Melanie Carrion can help us out with a couple of big free throws.
Melanie at the line for two. A chance to pull to within one. She pulls the Lady Panthers to within two.
How about that? The sophomores helping out here, helping the Lady Panthers out here. So you got two sophomores and a freshman playing big time in the big stage here in the fourth quarter.
She misses the second one. Rebound, Lady Mustangs. And Carrion and Padilla team up to create another turnover.
Oh, wait a minute here. What do we have? Uh-oh. I think they're giving the Lady Mustangs the ball.
They are.
Wow.
From my angle, no one touched it. Calderon lifted up her head and lost the basketball.
Yeah, the official is saying that I'm assuming Villalpando touched it, but you notice Villalpando's like, no problem, coach. I got this. I got this. No worries. It's all good.
Navarro with the basketball. Kicks it out to Mata. They're going to say a foul on the floor on Villalpando. That's going to be her fourth. That's the seventh team foul, so the Lady Mustangs are going to the line to shoot 1-and-1 from here on out, and that's going to put Mata at the line.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Joe, that was a big time call by the official there. That was, a lot of people are going to kind of go back to that call if, say, the game doesn't go the Lady Panthers' way.
Mata gets the first one, she'll get a second one. But not only that, Mike, now, of course, from my angle, it looked like there was a push-off there as well.
Yeah, I mean, they could have called a push-off there, but officials saying, hey, this is playoff basketball. They're not going to call it.
And Mata gets two buckets and pulls the Lady Mustangs ahead of the Lady Panthers by 4. Sainz, Villalpando. Out to the left ring is Padilla. Padilla penetrating. Running jumper misses. Ball is loose on the ground and the Lady Mustangs come away with it. Villalpando almost with another steal. Her momentum carries her out of bounds.
Yeah, her heart is really helping the Lady Panthers here in this fourth quarter. Now giving up on the play. And you see the Lady Panthers just trying to be aggressive there on offense.
Inbound pass to Calderon. Calderon takes a shot and misses. Rebound, Lady Mustangs. Now this time they missed the shot and it's Perales with the rebound. She gives it up to Sainz. Sainz a long pass to Carrion. Carrion will put it on the ground. She'll penetrate. She'll go to the hole. Misses. Perales, turnaround jumper. Good. 37-39. Lady Panthers trail by 2 with less than a minute to go. We've got a whistle.
We got a timeout here by Laredo Nixon. But how about Perales there getting the rebound there, making that big basket.
Full timeout called by Coach Mendoza and the Lady Mustangs. 59.3 seconds left on the clock. Lady Panthers trail by 2, 39-37. Morgan Perales.
And after a strong third quarter by Laredo Nixon, the club has only scored 6 points here in the fourth quarter, and it's because of the great defense there by the Lady Panthers. And it's been that pressure defense, I think, that's bothered the Lady Mustangs here. Oh my goodness, here. This is what playoff basketball is all about.
Padilla has 4 fouls, as does Haley Villalpando for your Lady Panthers.
Yeah, I think even the officials are having a great time in this game. I saw a couple of the guys there just kind of having a little laugh, sharing a little laugh, their little moment, like, hey man, this is big. This is a big game. This is playoff basketball.
Panther Nation on their feet, getting really loud inside this La Grulla High School gym. Alexa Davila back on the court. She'll replace Jasmine Symes.
So we got 2 sophomores and a freshman here with 59 seconds left.
And 2 seniors, Villalpando and Padilla.
Right.
So we got Davila, we've got Villalpando, we've got Carrion. Padilla on the court for your Lady Panthers. Davila with some great defense. Knocks it away, and Padilla gets the ball, and here comes Davila. Davila with the behind the back dribble, and now they're going to say it's Lady Mustang basketball as Calderon knocks the ball away.
Yeah, the Lady Mustangs came with some pressure there and forced a turnover.
And that's going to be it for Villalpando tonight. That'll send Mata back to the line for a 1-and-1.
And that's going to be a big loss there for the Lady Panthers, but what a game for Villalpando. What a game.
Signs will come in to replace her with 44 seconds left in the ball game. Lady Mustangs up by 2, 39-37. Missed the basket, the first shot. And quickly, Padilla with the rebound calls a timeout. And she was hit as she comes away, grabbing her face underneath the basket.
Came through what maybe the biggest rebound of the year there. Keeping the Lady Panthers in the game, keeping it a 2-point game, giving them an opportunity here to tie it, maybe even take the lead. As bad as things have gone from the outside, wouldn't it be something if somebody can hit a 3-pointer here and give the Lady Panthers a lead?
Yeah, that would be absolutely something the Lady Panthers would like and Panther Nation would enjoy.
And the other thing worth mentioning is the Lady Mustangs have 19 fouls. So if the Lady Panthers can perhaps draw a foul there, they'll be in a double bonus and we'll get 2 free throws the rest of the way.
That's right, that's right. Lady Panthers have 18 fouls here tonight with Villalpando's 5th foul just a moment ago. 39-37, 2-point ball game. We have less than a minute to go here in this one, the area round of the state high school girls basketball playoffs. KWES bringing you this one live. Joe Aglad alongside Mike Gonzalez bringing you this action.
Yeah, what a pleasure. What a pleasure to be a part of this, that's for sure.
41.5 seconds left to go. Lady Panthers will inbound from the backside of the court. Plenty of time on the clock. Davila to Padilla. Padilla back to Davila. Inside to Carrion. Carrion gets that one to go, and it is tied. 39-39. Mata brings it across.
Here comes a trap.
Kicks it out. Navarro for 3. That one goes out of bounds. And the clock stops with 11.8 seconds. And we are tied at 39. And your Lady Panthers have the basketball. And Coach Fino is going to call a timeout. Mike, 11.8 seconds, and the Lady Panthers have the basketball.
With an opportunity to win the game. I mean, they were down by, 9 points or something like that in the third quarter, and they found a way to fight back to this game, and they've done it with defense.
Yeah, they have played great defense all year long, and tonight we see the same thing, great defense. It's no exception here in La Grulla and the area round of the playoffs. 39 all with 11 seconds left. Coach Vino
11 seconds left. 11 seconds. So at one point, it was 37-29 in favor of Laredo Nixon in the fourth quarter. So the Lady Panthers have really so the Laredo Nixon has only scored 2 points since then. So what is that, 12-2?
Run for your Lady Panthers.
12-2 run for the Lady Panthers in like the last 4 minutes or so of the game. Well, 3 technically, because there's still, 59 seconds. So we're talking about 3 minute span. The Lady Panthers have gone on a 12-2 run. What possession?
And we'll see if they can make it 14 or maybe 15 as we play the last 11.8 seconds of the ball game. The buzzer has sounded, and so the ladies are back on the court, and your Lady Panthers will inbound. And of course, it's going to be Jasmine Sainz. She's got Padilla and Davila down there to give her some assistance. Little backcourt pressure applied by the Lady Mustangs.
Okay, they got attack.
Here comes Padilla.
This is Padilla now. She's
Gives it up
go
to
for
Davila. 2 seconds, 1 second.
Oh.
And we've got a whistle. We'll see what the call is.
No, they're saying that's the end of the game, so we're going into overtime.
We will go to overtime as the end of regulation. We are tied at 39. The referee was saying it was all ball, so there was no foul on the play as the time expired. So we head to the first period of overtime.
I thought the Lady Panthers did a great job executing it. I kind of figured they were going to run out of time there because it looked like they were just kind of taking their time a little bit. But Padilla and Jasmine Sainz were able to break that press there, giving, Alexa Davila an opportunity from the wing area. And she just drove in and took it all the way to the basket, almost to the block and paint area. But the official underneath the basket is the one who blew the whistle and said that was all ball. But if there's some good news about it, Joe, it would be that they didn't give the Lady Mustangs an opportunity in regulation. So now they were able to survive in regulation, take this into overtime. But if you ask me who has the momentum, it's Weslaco High, definitely.
Yeah, they're coming off some great basketball here in the fourth period. They outscored the Lady Mustangs 12-6 in the final period. So we will head to overtime, and we will jump to begin overtime. It's going to be Perales up against Licea.
It's going to be a 4-minute overtime period. So now both teams are discussing which one's our basket and which one is their basket.
Yeah, it goes back to second half action. So the Lady Panthers will be coming from right to left. Davila with the basketball. Jump ball situation.
Well, so the official are just going to say, let's re-jump it.
Exactly.
Okay, no problem.
So here we go. This time, Perales out with the advantage. Here comes Padilla.
You see Perales there. Give me the ball. Give me the ball. She wants the ball inside. She's asking for it.
Padilla out on the right wing, Sainz. Davila. Back to Padilla. Still zone basketball from the Lady Mustangs.
And even though Perales doesn't have the ball, there's two Lady Mustangs on her.
Carrion for three. That one misses. Padilla with the rebound. And that's what we need to see. Here comes Davila driving the lane, and she gets that one to go. Davila, with 5 points tonight, starts the... they're going to call it on Davila. They're going to say a push. So that's the third foul on Davila tonight. Mata at the line for a 1-and-1. Mata is 4 of 5 from the free throw line tonight.
I was nervous that it was going to be on Padilla, and I think that would have been number 5 on her.
That would have been 5 on her. She gets the first one, so she'll be awarded the second one. That one misses, and Mata with her own rebound. She goes up, misses. Ball is loose, and away with it is Navarro. Mata for 3. That one misses.
I think we're going to have a foul on Laredo Nixon on the floor there.
They're going to say that one's on Lasea. That's her 4th.
It looks like to me, Joe, Laredo Nixon is a little tired there. I just kind of feel like their shots are not what they were in the first, second, and third quarter. Earlier, correct.
And that's going to send Jasmine Saenz to the line. And she's going to shoot 2, Mike, because we are now in double bonus.
And I'm going back to my notes, Joe. You see the Lady Panthers with the lead already, but I believe that was the first lead since the first quarter. That was 10-9. So they've been behind for the rest of the game.
Saenz with her first point of the night, and it's a big one. A chance to make it a 3-point ball game here. Misses, and Carrion with the rebound. She goes up. That one is out of bounds. I think she was more looking for a foul more than anything else.
Yeah, in that situation, you just needed to bring the ball out and run your offense because you have the lead. So you just want to make sure that you get a good shot off there. But it's okay. The Lady Panthers just need to do it with defense now.
Calderon for 3. That one misses. Ball is loose, and Saenz with the basketball. Gives it up to Perales, and Perales to Davila.
Slow down.
Here comes Davila.
Slow
Davila.
down. Yeah, they're going to cut on the floor. It's going to be a blocking foul.
But we're going to the line anyway because we're in double bonus. It's a blocking foul on Mata. That is, believe it or not, her first foul tonight.
We've seen Davila hit some big-time free throws in her fourth quarter. Let's see if that can continue.
Davila will shoot 2. Gets the first one. A chance to make it a 2-possession game here.
This is her 4th free throw that she's made between the fourth quarter and here in overtime.
That one is good. She is 5 of 6 from the free throw line here in the fourth and overtime.
A sophomore playing like a senior here. Here comes a trap.
Mata on the baseline, gives it up to Lasea, and Lasea with the bucket. 44-42, Lady Panthers lead by 2 with 2:23 to go here in overtime.
Yeah, something Coach Fino talked about in the Harlem South game. Do not give up the baseline. That time, Lady Mustangs were able to drive through the baseline and found the open man in the block.
Here comes Saenz. And that one's going to be on Lasea. And that'll be Lasea's 5th foul tonight. And that's going to send Saenz to the line again.
We're going to have a substitution here. Number 12, that's Jessica Santa Cruz, a sophomore. I believe that's her first action tonight. Is that correct?
No, she's a starter.
Okay.
But she hasn't scored yet.
She hasn't scored yet, okay.
So Saenz at the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, the first quarter seems like 3 hours ago.
45-42, Lady Panthers lead.
How about the Lady Panthers? 4 or 5 here in overtime in the free throw line. Coming through like champions.
That one is good. 46-42, Lady Panthers up. 2:07 to go in the ball game. In the corner is Calderon for 3, misses. Navarro with the rebound. Padilla knocks it out of bounds. Great job hustle there from Padilla.
Yeah, great job there hustling, but she's got to be careful there because she has 4 fouls, so she just needs to watch a little bit. Nothing wrong with being aggressive, and the Lady Panthers continue to be aggressive, but they just got to be a little careful there at the same time there.
So there's a timeout called on the court with 1:58 to go in the ball game. Lady Panthers up by 4, 46-42. Mike, I don't know if anybody has any nails left in this ball game. Fan-wise, that is.
Oh my goodness! I mean, it's been a wonderful ball game by both schools there. I mean, both teams should be proud regardless of the outcome here. But I'm just kind of going through my notes real quick here, Joe, and what I'm looking at here is that the Lady Mustangs, between the fourth quarter and the overtime period, have only scored 9 points. You notice there on the last 3-point attempt there, I mean, they're not even close to making them. So that just shows you that, number one, they're either tired, or number two, the nerves are kicking in, that pressure situation.
And again, as we mentioned this before, Mike, the Lady Panthers have been here before, so this is not something foreign to them.
Right.
This is where they believe they belong, and that's why we see them playing the way they play during this time.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen it since, 2012, winning all those playoff games and district championships. I mean, winning 9 by-district championships in a row. And, you know, now they're in search of an area title, trying to end that few-year drought.
We're back to live action. 1:53 to go here in the overtime period. Mata. Little pick and roll attempt there, not successful. And they kick it out to Calderon. Calderon to Navarro.
Yeah, Lady Mustangs trying to slide and drive, but can't.
Calderon from three-point land misses, and Perales with the rebound. Here comes Padilla bringing it up to court. 1:25 to go here in overtime.
Take your time, take your time. They don't need to drive, they don't need to rush.
Here comes Carrion, inside to Perales. Perales with the bucket. Perales now has 20 points tonight, but more importantly, your Lady Panthers up by 6 with 1:09 to go. Here comes Mata. She gets a bucket.
And they did the smart thing there, Joe, by not fouling because the clock keeps running. And so now you have the Lady Mustangs saying, guys, we need to foul, we need to foul. And you see the Lady Panthers now taking their time. See, now they're playing smart basketball here. They're not in a rush.
Here comes Carrion. No, we got a whistle.
So with 49 seconds, same thing. Just try to move the ball around. Make them foul you. There's no pressure. I mean, you don't need to score. You got the lead. Make them foul you. You get 2 free throws if you go to the free throw line.
Mike, we got a timeout called on the court with less than a minute to go. I don't know if you saw this, Mike, but on that last inbound by the Lady Panthers, the Lady Mustangs were slow in getting back across, and I think that had the Lady Panthers maybe just made a go for it, they could have gotten an easy bucket. They would have had easily a 3-on-2 situation.
Yeah, you're right about that, Joe. I was actually a little surprised that they didn't come with more pressure on that. And so that only helps the Lady Panthers out when they're able to just get the ball in and they're able to choose some clock there, find their man. And you just notice that they're taking their time because there's really no rush here. As I mentioned, they got the lead, 4-point lead, and you just got to make the Lady Mustangs forced to foul you. I mean, they've been hitting their free throws here in the fourth quarter and overtime. So, heck, you know, make them foul you, get to the free throw line, and finish the game off.
Yeah, and I think you've noticed something that I just talked about, and you've been talking about this since before that, is that the Lady Mustangs do look tired. And the Lady Panthers have taken full advantage of that.
And that actually surprises me, Joe, because we talked about the Lady Mustangs as a team that's maybe a little deeper, that use more players, and it just seems to me like the Lady Panthers are the team that's a little more fresh.
So here we go, less than a minute, 49 seconds to go here in overtime. Inbound pass to Jasmine Sainz. Sainz looking for some help, gives it up to Padilla. Now the Lady Mustangs out on a man-to-man. We hadn't seen this. a push. We'll see who they call it on.
Might be number 5 there. She was the one that was on Padilla.
That's going to be on Mata.
And the Panther coaches are calling for an intentional foul there, which would mean that they get free throws and possession.
So this will send Padilla to the line for 2.
I'll tell you what, if you're going to have somebody on the free throw line, let it be Padilla, the 4-year starter, the senior.
And the first one is good. Padilla perfect thus far from the charity stripe. I'm sorry, she has missed one. She misses that one. Rebound, Lady Mustangs.
That's okay. They just need to get back on defense there. The clock is running. Let's see what the call is here. The ball's going out of bounds. You see Jasmine Science trying to get the charge call. There was no whistle, and the ball went out of bounds. So I wonder what the officials are going to call here. It appeared to me like Mata was the last player to touch the ball.
Yeah, there was a little bit of motion there, and as we saw earlier, they pick up their head, and it's going to be Lady Panther basketball with 28 seconds to go and a 5-point lead, 49-44.
And I think that's the right call, Joe, because Jasmine Science had nothing to do with it. I mean, she was just trying to draw the offensive foul there. She was trying to draw the charge there, and her body just fell back on the floor, so the ball just went out of bounds. And so with that being said, the officials had no choice but to say, hey, Lady Panther basketball.
Yeah, and that's the second time we see them lift up their head and lose the basketball with the dribbling. Davila gives it up to Carrion. Carrion inside to Signs. Signs to Padilla. They're going to say Mata traveled out of bounds, so it's going to be Lady Panther basketball. 16 seconds left and a 5-point lead.
So the Lady Mustangs now have no choice but to foul here.
Inbound pass to Davila. Davila loses the basketball. It's on the ground. And with the basketball, and we've got a jump ball situation is what I'm seeing from the referee, and it's going to be Lady Mustang basketball.
And immediately I see the coaches saying, come back, come back. I mean, let's see what they're going to do here on defense, but 8.2 seconds left. But the smart thing to do here is just don't foul because they're up by 5. So even if they make a basket, the clock keeps going. So if anything, they can play that old late defense that we play at the park here. Just do not foul and stop the clock.
5 seconds. 3, 2, 3-point shot taken. That misses. And the game is final. 49-44 is your final. And your Lady Panthers are area round champions. And a big win tonight. They trailed most of this ball game. Tied it up in regulation at 39 to head to overtime. And in overtime, they scored 10 points to defeat the Lady Mustangs of Laredo-Nixon by a final score of 49-44. And what a game tonight. Again, Morgan Perales with a huge game finishes with 20 points. And of course, down the stretch, great play from the Lady Panthers. And again, the maturity, the seasoned veterans of the Lady Panthers really come through here in the clutch tonight. And tonight, Coach Fino celebrating with her girls on the court as they are the area round with a big win over the Laredo-Nixon Lady Mustangs. The final, again, your Lady Panthers 49, the Lady Mustangs 44. We're going to throw it out to the court to Mike Gonzalez as he's standing with the area round champion head coach, Griselda Fino.
You and I have done games together for so many years. I don't know if I've seen anything like this. Maybe Laredo Alexander back in 2013, but how in the world did y'all pull this one off?
Hey, it's about being a Lady Panther, and we don't give up. We never give up, you know? I'll tell you what, these kids fight. These kids fight. And it has a lot to do with the word that we started with a long time ago at Panther Madness, and that's tradition, okay? And you can't forget household names, Westaco household names like Angela Villarreal, like Laura Van Tilburg, like Jasmine Garza, and so many kids. You can't forget those names because that's what these kids play for. They play for them. They play for the tradition that they started, and they're not the ones that are going to mess this up. And they keep fighting and working, and they'll find a way. And that's what we have. It's Westaco. We are the Westaco.
Yeah, Coach, what's unbelievable is that you had two sophomores on the floor in the fourth quarter, and you guys were down by 9 points.
And
that came through. And the freshman, Morgan Peralez, right. So talk about the play of those sophomores, starting with Alexa Davila, coming through with some big-time baskets, and Melanie Carillon.
You know, and I've said it all along, those babies right there, those are my babies. My freshmen and my two sophomores are my babies, but they're phenomenal, you know. And I think in most other ball clubs, they'd be starters, and they take their role seriously. And, you know, they come to work every single day, and I have seen such huge improvements in both of them. And on any given night, that's what you get. They go off on any given night.
I think Laredo Nixon only scored like 6 points in the fourth, and what was it, like 2 points in overtime? You guys did it with a full court pressure defense, and do you feel like that's what got to Laredo Nixon?
Absolutely, you know, and we were kind of waiting to see when we were going to apply that, and it was just a matter, honestly, of timing, and it was a matter of when was going to be the best time strategy, really, because we obviously weren't going to be able to do that, you know, for the 32 minutes, but I just think, you know, we were able to apply it at the right time.
This is the first area title for Westaco High since 2017, so you guys went through a couple of year droughts, so 2-year drought, so this must feel really sweet.
Absolutely, and that's what these kids have worked hard for, you know, and I told them from the very beginning, you know, it's time to get back to business, and, you know, we may have failed getting to the second to the third round these last couple years, but hey, we're here again.
Kirsten, congratulations. 4-year starter. You went to the Sweet 16 your freshman year, but then you had back-to-back losses in this round. How does this one feel?
You know, this is like nothing else in the world. It's just, basketball means so much to me, and for my senior year to go to round 3 when we haven't even been past round 2 in the last 2 years, it means a lot. This program, basketball, it's just been my life for so long, and I'm just so happy. It's amazing.
You know, one of the things we talked about on the air, that we heard that Laredo Nixon was very deep, that they had up to 16 players to play, but it just seemed like you guys were the ones that looked like a little fresher, that maybe you just wanted a little bit more in the fourth and into overtime. Talk about that.
We're a senior ball club. I mean, there's 4 of us out tonight that are starters, and it meant a lot to us. So going into the fourth quarter, we knew we had to tie it, and nothing but respect to Laredo Nixon because, you know, they had some seniors that were pretty solid, and they went out there and gave their all. But you know what, like, we won, and I'm just happy and proud of my team.
You must be really proud of the sophomores. You had 2 sophomores and a freshman on the floor in critical situations, and man, did they come through. How proud are you of those girls?
I'm so proud, but to be honest, it's not a surprise. Our sophomores always come in pretty clutch for us. Mel and we call her baby Alexa. They just come in and do what they got to do all the time, and they understand their roles.
Awesome, outstanding job. Let's see if we can find another player here. Let me see Morgan Peralez here. Let's see if we can get a few words with Morgan Peralez before we wrap it up here. Morgan, another big night. I mean, you had a monster night Tuesday night with 19 points, 19 rebounds. Tonight, I think it was like 21 points, another double-double. But, I mean, just how does it feel to be on this stage? I mean, it just seems like you embrace being on the big stage, and just how proud are you of the team?
I'm so proud of my team because we worked to, like, even if we were down, we kept on fighting, and that's all we took.
Yeah, how did you guys do that? I mean, because, I mean, teams that are down 9 points in the fourth quarter in the playoff games normally don't come back, and you guys just found a way. How in the world did y'all do it?
We just practice and practice. That's why we keep on striving to work harder and harder.
I mean, does Coach Fino tell you guys in practice, or does she tell you guys maybe during the game or something like, hey, let's treat this like a playoff game, and maybe now it's paying off, or just, well, what is it?
Yes, it is. She always says us to, like, every game that it's like a playoff game, we have to take it serious, and that's what we did.
I mean, you've only had 2 playoff games, and I mean, we know what the Lady Panthers have done for the last decade or so. Just how much fun are you having in this ride?
I'm having so much fun. Oh my God, but my teammates, they make it so much fun for me. You know, they treat me like family. We're family. I just love them.
For the Lady Panthers, pull off a miraculous playoff win here at La Gruya High School, and that'll wrap it up here. And congratulations to the Lady Panthers and to Coach Fina. For Westaco ISD and for KWES TV, I'm Mike Gonzalez.